All right, so we have made it to NARD, the National Animal Rights Day, and a whole bunch of us are here lining up with our signs and everything. We've got lots going on. I'm just about to show the different signage that we put around here for the people on the street to see. So here we have that, you know, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food, of course, by hypocrites. And the fact that food does matter and most diseases do begin in your gut, and you need plant-based food alternatives in order to help yourself heal in every possible way. And then we're also talking about the fact that animals are not ours to use, exploit, and consume. We want others to be just and live vegan, because that's the only way that we can live, by specifically causing the least amount of harm possible. And the thing is, you know, I can tell you after 10 years of being vegan, you don't need to be eating animals. You could live happy and healthy without any of it. So as mentioned, we're at the National Animal Rights Day today, and I think some of us would probably need to eventually maybe set up some stuff out there, but yeah, we'll see what's going on over here. There's tons of beautiful signs happening with some new faces, new people. It's awesome. Veganism is right because animal abuse is wrong. It's nice and simple. Sheena, how's it going? I should have known it was you. That's awesome. How are you? Oh, nice to see you. Really nice to see you. Hi. It's always good to see you. I love it when you come with your mom. It's awesome. My name's Michelle, by the way, just so you remember for next time, okay? With your cute little eyes. He's like, ah, take her away from me. Varun's trying to show off a little bit here.
Yeah, I got you.
Standing out from the crowd. Pia, love the swan, love it. Hey. Oh, everyone's in line here. Okay, this is what's happening. Oh, nice.
But then you're gonna block your line unless they go down between you.
All these beautiful people.
Stephanie and Brian, can you come down?
I'm moving, I swear. Hey.
A little more this way. We're too lopsided on this side, that's the problem.
Do you want to give me a sign? I could come on this side.
The signs are right over there.
Yeah.
Pretty balanced. So, are you ready? And this row, wherever you're standing, make sure you're in between two people in front so that you can decide where you are.
I'll call you up at some point because I'm going to do a little speech.
Okay.
We can be mobile. We can take the sound system and you can do something down to the antenna as well.
Yeah, we could do that too. I could perform a song out there and one here.
Yeah,
One here and one up there.
and then it gives us something to kind of listen to down there as well.
Yeah. Which one would be better here? Imagine? Or
I like
Speak Out?
Imagine here.
Yeah, because then Speak Out's going to be more relevant when we go up there to take the picture and everything. Cool. Cool. Get everyone to sing with us too. Français et tout, en français et tout, on aime ça.
That looks nice.
see that.
Let's stand up. I think maybe we need one more right here. That's perfect. Okay? Beautiful. Thanks.
Please bear in mind that this is a memorial for the animals, so please no smiling and talking to them.
I'd like to welcome everyone to National Animal Rights Day, organised by Our Planet Earth 2. First of all, we'll do a land acknowledgement. Mary Chris Staples will be reading that.
As settler, animal rights liberation activists, uninvited to the traditional, ancestral, unceded and occupied territories of the First Nations and peoples, we acknowledge that we are unable to do animal advocacy work without using the resources from this land, and are often complicit in colonial systems that perpetuate violence against Indigenous peoples. On this day, we target colonial capitalist corporations and industries that exploit, dominate, and oppress non-human animals.
Our time's a working 5 seconds.
Yeah, why don't you do that while I'm speaking? I'll do that and then you have to decide.
Right after your speech.
Yeah, right after this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Makes sense. So today, in this bizarre and stressful world of pandemics and war, we stand in formation as a memorial to the animals. We know that animal rights is a social justice movement. Veganism may be trending and becoming mainstream, but it's also sadly true that the use and abuse of animals continues. A vegan world would have prevented COVID-19. And veganism is not just a diet. It's a moral consideration that includes not wearing animals. Fur farms still exist in Canada, and mutations and transmissions from animals to humans is a dire threat. Avian flu is killing millions of birds, both chickens and our wildlife. We have to change. Veganism is the answer to future pandemics and is highly recommended for human health and the environment. The animals would really appreciate it too. Governments may try and silence our voices with ag-gag bills and criminal charges, but we will adapt and we evolve. Industries try and hide their dirty secrets behind closed doors. But social media and the many animal rights organizations are exposing their disgusting practices. Animal rights activists continue to strategize to develop new and creative ways to represent animals. You really can make a difference. Each day, think of an action you can take. Speak about animals and encourage veganism at every opportunity. Carry an outreach card with you everywhere you go. Ask friends and families to sign the plant-based treaty. Farm sanctuaries need volunteer and financial help. Look into becoming a Patreon. Look into making a monthly commitment of just a few dollars. Support the many criminal trials happening across Canada. There's Pig Trial 4 in Quebec, the Excelsior 4 in BC, Hybrid Turkeys trial with Meet the Victims in Waterloo. Activists are risking their freedom to reveal the atrocities normalized by animal agriculture. These trials are excellent opportunities to spread awareness. The human angle is of interest to the media. Let's use that. Write letters to the editor. Complain when you see bias against animals in the media. Please voice your anger. Support the many events happening soon. You can check out the calendar at animalrightstoronto.com and the Facebook page. There's amazing events happening on a regular basis. There's vigils with the Save Movement. There's Cubes of Truth with Anonymous for the Voiceless. There's We the Free Diamonds. There's anti-fur demos with Fur Free Toronto. There's campaigning with End Fur Farming Ontario. There's disruptions with Direct Action Everywhere. Specific events coming up: Regan Russell Memorial on June 19th at Dogtail Sanctuary. We're marching in the Pride Parade on June 26th. Travel to Ottawa for a new event called Canada Abuses Animals on July 3rd. There's a Black Vegan Festival on July 31st, Vegandale on August 6th, Burlington Veg Fest August 20th, Toronto Veg Fest September 11th, Animal Rights March September 17th. Please join and follow the many local, national and international organizations working so hard for animals, or do your own thing. Please though, do something. Thank you. So next up, I'd like to introduce Michelle Labrosse, and she will be singing for us.
So the reason I chose this song is because I'm wishing that most of you can sing along with me. This is by John Lennon, and I think all of us really want this in this world. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possession. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Thank you. And I truly hope that you could feel that. Every time I listen to this song or I sing this song, the lyrics are so simple, and yet it's so true. This is the kind of world that we all want to live in. And if we lived in this kind of world, which is exactly what we're promoting today, which is exactly why we're here today, because it's our planet, and it's theirs too, right? So we want this world to be one for all living beings. So thank you so much to everyone who's here today. This is important, a very important message.
Next up, we're going to read the Declaration of Animal Rights, and we're going to start with Pia. Thank you.
The Declaration of Animal Rights. Since the dawn of humanity, there remains a group so persistently abused and marginalized that their suffering is ingrained in our everyday lives. If animals could freely talk, their chorus of cries would drown out every other sound in the world. We are all animals. We are living, breathing beings who share the same earth. We all feel pain and suffer when we are hurt or deprived of our lives, our families, our freedom. We all have the right to experience kindness, compassion, and dignity. We believe in the kinship of all beings and the possibility for us to coexist in peace and harmony on planet Earth. Considering that all living beings on planet Earth came originally from the same source and follow the same evolutional principles. Considering that all living beings on planet Earth inhabit the same lands, seas, and air, and therefore share them and their resources to live within and to live off of, comprising one ecological system. Louise Jorgensen of Toronto Cow Save and the Animal Save movement will continue. Thank you.
Considering that all living beings possess the same basic needs to survive, to seek happiness and pleasure and avoid pain, to live comfortably, to procreate, create families and other social structures. Considering that all living beings are known to mankind are sentient beings, and therefore they feel pain, they feel pleasure, sensations, feelings, and emotions. Considering that the human species is one of millions of animal species and comprises only a minute minority in number compared to the billions of animals living on this planet, we hereby proclaim that we hold these truths to be evident, that we are all beings created equal, that we have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of their happiness. Therefore, all animals have the same natural right to exist as any other living being. All animals have the right to be free, to live their lives on their own terms, as nature intended. All animals have the right to eat, sleep, be physically and psychologically comfortable, be mobile, healthy, safe, and fulfill all their natural and essential needs. Varun will carry on.
As such, all animals are to be free from hunger, thirst, malnutrition, physical discomfort and exhaustion, confinement against their will, bad treatment, abusive or cruel actions, pain, injury, and disease, fear and distress, and free to express their normal patterns of behavior. All animals have the right to reproduce, live with their offspring, families, tribes, or communities, and maintain a natural social life. Animals have the right to live in their natural environment, grow to a rhythm natural to their species, and maintain a life that corresponds to their natural longevity. Animals are not the property or commodity of humans and are not theirs to use for their benefit or sustenance. Therefore, animals are to be free from slavery, exploitation, oppression, victimization, brutality, abuse, and any other treatment that disregards their safety, own free will, and dignity. Mark will continue.
Animals should not be slaughtered for food, killed for their skins, experimented on, killed for religious purposes, used for forced labor, abused and killed for sport and entertainment, abused for commercial profit, hunted, persecuted, or exterminated for human pleasure, need, or other ends. Humans should do whatever is within their means to protect all animals. Any animal who is dependent on a human has the right to proper sustenance and care and shall not be neglected, abandoned, or killed. Animals who have died must be treated with respect and dignity like humans are. We call for the protection of these rights. They must be recognized and defended by law as human rights are. Any act which compromises the well-being or survival of an animal or species, or jeopardizes, contradicts, or deprives an animal or species of the rights listed above shall be deemed a crime and should be punished accordingly. This is the Declaration of Animal Rights. From our planet, theirs too.
Now that everyone's already in line right now and you've been standing for a while, I'm just going to get you to kind of move your shoulders a little bit, bring some liveliness in your body a little bit. I'm going to guide you through a nice little meditation, and we're also going to spend some time in silence for the animals. So we just want to tap into our body right now. So maybe notice we're going to stay standing, and just notice the contact of your feet with the ground right now. Just feel yourself grounded. We don't even really need to close our eyes. We're going to bring awareness and mindfulness into our bodies right now, observing and being present. There's tons of noises around us right now. There's distractions, but try and remain in your body. So whether you decide to look onto the ground, to look into the distance, to close your eyes, just spend a little bit of time with yourself right now, checking in with yourself. Right, maybe you're moving your neck from side to side, maybe you're creating some nice little circles. Just stay focused in this moment on you. We're here, and it's so important for us to take care of ourselves. So important, especially our mental health. Especially taking time for ourselves, to breathe consciously, to help ourselves become better activists. The more that we lead by example, the easier it is to then go ahead and have those conversations with the public, to go ahead and become better activists. So take this time, we're all going to breathe through our nose. The more we breathe through our nose, the more we tap into our parasympathetic nervous system, the more we're sending signals to our brain to rest and digest. So breathe through your nose right now, deep inhales and exhales. Feel that breath carrying through your body. Feel it going into spaces that maybe you're holding tension. Feel yourself releasing in this moment as you inhale super deeply and as you exhale deeply through the nose as well. And as you're here in this moment, staying focused on your breath, inhaling deeply through the nose, exhaling deeply through the nose, start empowering yourself. Take this time for yourself as you inhale deeply. Think of that person that you want to be. Think of that person that you want to work towards. And that person is you. That person is already you. The difference is we need to tap into that awareness and that clarity for ourselves so that we can progress, so that we can move forward here in our own sanity. So as you inhale deeply, exhale deeply through your nose, think of those key words, the key words that you want to work towards, the key qualities that you want to adopt, that you're working for in your life right now. And again, remember, those answers are within. Those qualities are from within. Sometimes we just have to remember that they're there. So continuing to breathe, inhaling deeply through the nose, exhaling deeply through the nose. Think of those qualities you want to embody. And every time you exhale, think of yourself releasing. You're releasing any excess stress. You're releasing any negative emotion that doesn't serve you. Maybe that was a conversation with someone. Maybe that was an action that someone did. Maybe it was a family member that you didn't appreciate. And again, just let it go. Because every time you hold on to that, you're only harming yourself. Take those deep inhales. Think of that person that you want to embody, those qualities that you want to get closer to, and then let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Anything. And only you can do this. Only you have the power to adopt those qualities, to go closer towards your goals, and to let go of anything that doesn't serve you. So take this time, inhale deeply through the nose, exhale deeply through the nose. Tap into those emotions that you're feeling in this moment, hopefully empowered. And we're gonna take a few minutes here in complete silence. I'm gonna guide everyone to observe the space beneath their nostrils and above their upper lip. We've already focused on inhaling deeply through the nose and exhaling deeply through the nose. Now start focusing on the sensations that are there. Maybe your breath is causing a little bit of coolness going in through your nose. Maybe a little bit more heat coming out from that internal core temperature. Wherever you are, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, and focus on the sensations beneath the nostrils. Try to remain equanimous as you do that. Try to remain centered. And I'm gonna keep it calm and silence here so that you have 2 minutes for yourself. Breathing purposely and keeping the animals in mind. Keeping the animals in mind because we're all here for them. And again, remember, we're here for them, but in the end, if we don't care for us, we can't care for them. So just remember to care for you too. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose, and observe that space in silence for 2 minutes. slowly open your eyes if you haven't opened them already. And just let that energy come back into your body. Observe that space on the ground. Feel that centeredness. Feel that space that you're in right now, the emotion that you've created for yourself. Hopefully you feel so much better than when we've started. And just know that you could always come back to your breath. You could always come back to inhaling deeply through the nose, exhaling deeply through the nose, and bringing your awareness to yourself. Bringing your awareness to whatever feelings are arising inside of you, knowing that in the end, you have the power. You always have the power. And if you're not feeling good, if you have some type of altercation with someone or conversation, you're seeing something that makes you feel uneasy, just come back to your breath and make sure it's through your nose. Tap into that parasympathetic nervous system, guide signals. And another quick suggestion that I could give you before I leave the mic right now is to smile. Fake it until you make it. I talk about this all the time. The more that you just enlight a nice little smile, a light smile onto your lips, you know, even if in times like these we don't want to smile because this isn't something that we're celebrating, but in any other time, you bring a slight little smile onto your lips and it actually sends signals to your brain to release feel-good chemicals. It's a real thing. When they say fake it until you make it, the more you force yourself to smile, the more you're feeling good. You're sending signals to feel good. So breath and smiling. Fake it until you make it. And thank you very much for all of your silence, moments of silence for the animals. I could really sense that. That was amazing. We really raised the vibration there. And I hope that in the future, not only do we have hundreds and thousands of more people joining us, but hopefully we don't need to do this anymore.
Thanks so much, Michelle, and thank you to the volunteers who helped make today happen. What I'd like to do now is we will walk slowly to the CN Tower area. We'll cross the road in front of the aquarium and we'll take some pictures with the CN Tower behind us. And we will actually do some chanting. So Ina and Eddie are going to chant as we go along. And yeah, let's get more eyes on the animals. We are taking the animals with us, yes.
We're also going to need a few people to help hold the banner. Okay, we got people. Sorry. If we have a spare person who isn't holding something right now, would like to hold the banner.
Who's going to stay back to watch everything? That's my question. Okay, okay.
We will have someone staying behind to watch after things. I think Willow is...
You're the one who told me to get here early. What the hell? I got here on time. 95 minutes before leaving home. Not ours!
There's two! There's
I think it's the first time I look at myself. I'm like, oh shit, my hair's so bad. You're so cute. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Aw, thank you. I hope the meditation helped. Yeah. I mean, it's a standing breath meditation, but I kind of went with what was happening.
And you tried it all here.
Oh, thank you. We try. We do the best we can always. It's violence! It's violence! It's violence! Not ours! Not ours! Not ours! That was funny. Our planet, there's two!
I didn't hear you. Our planet? There's two!
There's two! There's two!
This tastes so good.
Your taste buds are not worth it.
Arguments? No.
This guy, it tastes so good though.
Guy up on top of chicken wings.
Whatever. There's vegan ones. That's it. Just think about it. There's always a positive response. Be kind! It's violence! It's violence! It's violence! It's violence! It's violence! It's violence! Not ours! 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 You need to only have veggie dogs on there. Come on, only veggie dogs. He got all upset. Keep walking. Keep walking. Okay. I love that stuff. See, I actually get fueled when people freak out.
Sorry?
I get fueled when people freak out. Oh, thank you so much, Lara. I hope you felt better after. It's hard to do standing. I kind of went with it.
National Animal Rights Day! National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, theirs too!
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 National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, theirs too! It's violence!
It's
violence!
It's not entertainment!
It's violence! Not ours! Not ours! Not ours!
It's not entertainment!
It's violence!
It's violence!
It's violence! There's two! Our planet, there's two! Our planet, there's two!
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking that. Womp 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 womp, circle it around.
In a world where you can be anything,
Be kind!
in a world where you can be anything,
Be kind!
in a world where you can be anything,
Be kind!
it's National Animal Rights Day,
Our planet, there's two!
which means it's our planet.
There's two!
Hear you, our planet.
There's two!
Our planet.
There's two!
Our planet.
There's two!
It's not food.
It's violence!
It's not fashion.
It's violence!
Definitely not entertainment.
It's violence!
It's not entertainment.
It's violence!
Ripley, did you hear that? It's not entertainment.
It's violence!
Louise, she asked we were walking.
That was perfect. I was just thinking, I was like, we didn't plan this. This is awesome. This is even better.
I can try. Yeah, I'll try. Like,
Be kind! Be kind! Be kind!
Because it's National Animal Rights Day!
The planet, there's two!
National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, there's two!
National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, there's two!
Our planet! Our planet!
There's two!
Our planet!
There's two! Oh, okay, okay. So can you give us like 1 more minute?
Unfortunately not, sorry.
So we have to ask them to come down, and if we comply, then we're good.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Freedom of expression is absolutely your right. It just
Thank
is
you.
private property.
Which is true. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Let me go talk with the group, okay? What's your name, sorry?
My name is Eric.
Eric? I'll talk with the group, okay? As long as we're off the steps, we're good.
We're just going to get off the stairs and organize right in front.
As long as we're off the steps, we're good.
Animals are not here for us to eat their flesh or use their skin. They are not here for our entertainment. They deserve to live just like us. They have lives just like us. They have feelings just like us. Join the National Animal Rights Day. Join a movement where you can be proud. That's the only requirement.
How's it going?
Good. It's really good turnout.
Yeah. Do you want me to sing Speak Out? I'll speak it to the crowd kind of behind. Yeah.
Do you have a plant-based kitty card on you?
I do probably, yeah, in my bag.
We left it all on our phone. No. Why is that not a good thing?
It burns in my heart, it burns in my heart to see them suffering. It burns in my heart, it burns in my heart to hear them in misery. I cannot be silent amongst these symbols of violence. I will not stay silent amongst all this violence. I will speak out loudly, speak out proudly. I will speak out loudly, speak out proudly. I will speak out even though my voice shakes. Speak out even though I'm afraid. Speak out boldly until everyone is free. Free, 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 free. It burns in my soul, it burns in my soul to see them suffering. It burns in my soul, it burns in my soul to hear them in misery. I will not stay silent amongst these symbols of violence. No, I will not stay silent amongst all this violence. We must speak out loudly, speak out proudly. We must speak out loudly, speak out proudly. We must speak speak out. Even though our voices speak out. Even though we're afraid, speak out boldly until everyone is free. Free, 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 Our silence is complicit to the violence that we witness. Our silence is complicit to the violence that we witness. Our silence is complicit to the violence that we witness. Our silence is complicit, and it's time that we end this. We must speak out loudly, speak out proudly. We must speak out loudly, speak out proudly. We must speak out, even though our voice shakes. Speak out, even though we're afraid. Speak out boldly until everyone is free. You know, the last time I did this speech was at MTV, Meet the Victims, right? And I was so pressured with this. Oh, that was cool, this guy just stopped. So honestly, MTV, we had one of the worst scenes that happened. A lot of our friends were arrested that day, and we couldn't get into Hybrid Turkeys. It was a very, very hard day. It was a very hard performance. And today is another hard performance. We're being kicked out, we're being moved, there's noise all around us, and yet we're all here together because we want a better world. And we can have a better world, but we have to keep sticking together. We have to keep taking care of ourselves and showing up for the animals. Woo! Woo!
Okay, so we're going to walk back to the park now.
It is on.
And we don't need
Oh, you don't
single
have to turn it off
file.
yet.
Let's go proud and strong, 6 deep in a bunch.
Thank you. I started on the wrong note and I just continued. Continued on the wrong note. I love it. Yeah, fuck it. It's a good thing I didn't have a guitar. Beautiful. It's a good thing I didn't have a guitar with me. Fuck.
I like didn't hear you. See how Imagine started just as we got here?
I know, I was thinking about that. I asked
said, did you plan this? He said, no, Louise decided to stop here. I said, no, not that. This. He said,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, the plane Imagine.
I know. The same time that we came, I know. It would have been so good, but I did the opposite. Oh.
Do you need help with something?
I mean, I'm doing pretty good.
I'm not used to driving here anymore.
Me neither. Yo, I died.
I was just like,
I died.
Shit, where's all this traffic? I'm gonna have to...
Not ours! 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 Our planet, theirs too! Be kind! Fuck, I hope a lot of our stuff is back there because I left like so much stuff. At least I have my wallet and phone, but
I was like, shit. Do we need somebody guiding us?
That's cool going up the stairs like that.
Isn't it though?
Cool.
National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, theirs too!
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 It's not food!
It's violence!
It's not fashion!
It's violence!
It's not entertainment!
It's violence!
Their lives!
Not ours!
Their bodies!
Yeah, I just need to make sure I'm holding it with 2 fingers.
Not ours! Not ours! Not ours! Not ours!
Not ours! Not ours! Be kind!
Telling his girlfriend how he got horseback riding for them. And
Oh,
Cody
God.
said, hey, she's vegan.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh my.
He's like, oh. But she
Only veggie dogs, only veggie dogs.
She told me she likes horses. I'm like, yeah, to feed, to snuggle,
Yeah,
pet,
to love, to go to a sanctuary.
to ride.
Yeah.
He was like, oh.
Holy fuck, this girl doesn't fuck around, eh? Is that her drawings on the ground? Those are her drawings?
Yeah.
Holy shit, she's good. Man, why is she standing there? No, never.
He makes us walk more than any of us.
Who?
Around.
I know, right?
You gotta get in your steps though.
I love it. Are you kidding? Walking is my I'll park at the
Sorry, you guys, I'm
Yeah, no worries. I love
always
walking.
I love walking too.
Well, I usually walk every day, and I was like, oh wait, I'm going to this thing. I don't need to walk. I gotta be walking. I'll get in my steps.
National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, theirs too!
National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, theirs too!
National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, theirs too!
Their lives!
Not ours! Not ours! Not ours! Not ours!
It's not food!
It's violence! It's violence!
Entertainment!
It's violence!
I just wonder where are all the vegans?
Yeah, we're not a lot today.
Next year. This is what? National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, theirs too!
National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, theirs too!
National Animal Rights Day!
Our planet, theirs too!
Go vegan!
In a world where you can be anything!
Be kind!
In a world where you can be anything!
Be kind!
In a world where you can be anything!
Be kind!
The only requirement to going vegan is being kind. All you have to do is be kind to animals. Choose the kinder alternative. Join the National Animal Rights Day. I say go, you say vegan. Go!
Vegan! Vegan! Slow it down. But I was lucky. It didn't. It did. If it would have gotten my spleen, I would have died.
Yeah.
So thankfully, it got under the spleen.
Well, some higher power had to bigger plans for you.
Much bigger plans.
Let's finish that strong, everyone. In a world where you can do anything.
Be kind!
In a world where you can do anything.
Be kind!
It's National Animal Rights Day.
Our planet, there's two!
Our planet.
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 There's two!
National Animal Rights Day. Woo!
Oh, nice speech, by the way. Good. Oh, was she rescued from a lab?
Did you hear me? Maybe it's just a coincidence. Didn't you hear me singing?
When did you sing? Oh, with
singing
me.
with you.
Yes, yes, we were singing
I was trying to
100%.
get
I can see. I know.
Come on, everybody.
Especially imagine it was so
And
like
then we walked
fun
over
to
and the
fall.
guy just cued it when we stopped. He
Yeah.
cued Imagine on us.
I know. I was like, he's singing my song as we were there. It was like double played. No, it was good. I wonder where they put these animals.
I'll go up there. They want bodies in the shop.
Eh?
I'll go over there. They want bodies in the shop, like heads.
Oh.
Head count.
Oh.
You know, more people.
Smart. Get her there. Hey Dane, how's it going?
I really like your speech and like meditation very much.
Oh, thank you. I was seeing you nod during the meditation. That was good. You were agreeing with my words. You were like, yes, breath. Yes, we have to take care of ourselves. Yes. I was like, oh, this guy knows.
I also went to that Studio 89 that you put on your story.
You went to Studio 89?
Yeah, I went with my grandma and sister.
Did you see me there? Not the day they were opening.
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, like you posted on your story. So then I wanted
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's really cool, eh?
Yeah.
Is it close to you?
Kind of. Like, I live like my parents live in Halton House.
Oh, okay.
Like go down. But, like,
So it's decent. It's decent.
Ceremony and memorial. If you have a sign or poster from us, please put them back where you got them. The large ones with the large ones, the small ones with the small ones. And Colleen is going to collect the animals.
Large size, thank you. Thank you for sharing that.
Video?
The what? Yeah, this is a video. Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to say something?
Sure.
What would you like to say?
Like, do you have any questions to ask or?
Anything you want to say? Like, why are you here today specifically?
I'm here because I'm vegan because animal cruelty is cruel. Dairy is cruel. Meat, eggs, that's cruel. The process is very cruel. And we should be compassionate human beings. We should be considerate enough of someone who cannot speak for themselves because animals cannot speak for themselves, and that's about it, I would say.
Yeah, they can. Oh, sorry.
There are a lot of vegan options. There's plant-based meat. There's dairy-free milk. There's even vegan eggs. So I don't.
Just egg.
Just egg. Yes.
There's no more excuses. 100%. What's your name? Sorry.
Ashi.
Ashi?
Yes.
What's your Instagram?
AASH.
Yeah.
1226.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll follow you. My name's Michelle.
You.
And sorry. Nice to meet you. Likewise. Thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate that.
This is my poster. Just because cows are also one of the beings that have compassion for their kids, and it's just
and their families.
Yes, it's just a picture showing that the mother cow cares for the baby cow, and they want to spend their lives with the baby
Exactly.
cow.
Yeah. They don't want to be artificially inseminated. They don't want their babies stolen from them. They don't want humans to consume their milk that was designed for their calf. Like, it's pretty straightforward. 100%. Was it your first time here? I haven't seen you before. Oh, okay.
I was supposed to be here, but I got lost in Toronto.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got here towards the end part.
Yes, I got here towards the end part. A part of it is me being lost in Toronto, and a part of it is
the traffic.
is the traffic, and a part of it is the train breaking down. Like
Oh
the
my
subway.
God. I was coming from Oakville and I had to plan. Last night it said 36 minutes and then today it said 1 and 26. Like it was an hour and I was like get ready and go before the event starts. Yeah, I had to bring stuff, so I had to be here on time. But that's awesome. Well, I'm glad you were able to join us today and that you came.
Who called me, like, you know, I don't use Facebook much, but
Oh, okay.
who lets me know, like, you know, there's something going on here.
So how do you two know each other?
Oh, that's a big story.
Through one of
Wesley probably?
one of the vegan apps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Vegely?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I've done recruitment on Vegely.
Oh, really?
I've had guys show up random at events and they're like, are you Michelle? And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get you to hold this sign over here and do this over here. And
Yeah, because I'm kind of new to the country, so I was just looking to expand my vegan
Friends.
Yeah,
it's important. That's why Vegely is great for tons of things like that. Like-minded individuals,
Just the tool is based on
recruiting.
Like, you know, what you use it for, basically. Yeah.
Exactly. And what you need, right?
Exactly.
That's awesome. Amazing. So, and what's your name?
Laxman.
Laxman?
Yeah.
Laxman. Did you guys sign the plant-based treaty yet?
I think I
not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I was just
Do you have your phone? We could literally pull it right up. It takes 5 seconds. Because we need everyone to sign, like especially our animal rights activist friends already. We need them to just sign right away. It's super easy. Look, I feel like these guys, they haven't. Come here for a second. Come here, come here. Were you guys with us, or you're kind of just looking what's going on?
We just took some photos for ourselves. That's
Oh, okay. And why?
because I am a civil and environmental engineer.
So you agree with the message?
Some partly, yes.
I'm just gonna get these guys. Oh, they
I'm
just.
vegan.
Are you vegan?
Yes.
What's your name?
Ankit.
Ankit?
Yes.
Michelle, nice to meet you. So listen, I called you guys in because you were looking, you're curious, and I want you to sign the plant-based treaty on the spot. It's super easy, okay? It's one of the organizations that we're with.
Yeah, we can do
But even if you're not vegan, right? It's you're endorsing basically we want to move away from animal agriculture subsidies and more towards.
Sign in? I can do
Yeah, so but you all have your phone, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So pull it out on your phone. You could do it on your phone live. It's super, super easy. It's even easier to do that than to have to fill out a thing. So you just write plant-based treaty. Yeah, plant-based treaty, and it's going to be plantbasedtreaty.org. Oh, this guy's going to sign too, for sure. He's like, yeah. Yeah, that one right there. That one right there. Perfect. And so basically you could endorse as an individual, you could endorse as a company, as a business. I've done both because I own a business and I've also endorsed as an individual. Do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Pull it out. Everyone, we need everyone to sign this. I know I'm going to be a little, because the thing is we present this to our counselors and to authorities and we need them to take us seriously, right? And the more people are actually in, how can I say it, in alignment with wanting to move away from animal agriculture more towards plant-based subsidies, then people have choices, right? Like you need choices.
Yeah, people need to get away from animal brutality.
Exactly. And most people don't know, and they just think we just keep consuming without asking questions and without thinking critically. But the difference is exactly that, is that if there were options, if we were giving people other alternatives and it was more obvious, because they're pretty much everywhere now, but if it was more obvious, awesome. Let's see. Boom. Amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. All you guys too, 100%. It's so easy too. And then do you have here, let me give you a quick business card. I have a whole, well, you already watched the documentaries, but on the other side, it's like my tag, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. I'm a personal trainer, holistic nutritionist, all that kind of stuff. Amazing. Yes, you rock. Thank you so much. Here, boom. I suggest you watch the documentaries at the back of that card though. And it helps. The more information we know, the easier it is to then just make our decisions, right?
One of my friends also is a law student and she also does this kind of work.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Her name is Maggie, I think.
Maggie.
I don't know. Like,
oh, okay. She wouldn't be like, because she might be here.
No, actually like.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have been surprised if she was here. That's why I'm like, wait, I know a Maggie. Is it this one? But no.
Alex, why don't you open your mobile? And
open.
I mean, I can use your card later.
No, you have to do it on your phone.
Please make him do it. Right
yes,
away.
see, this guy's a real vegan.
He's my best friend and I don't want him to lose this opportunity, bro.
Exactly, 100%. Right, because it's even just for you. So plant-based treaty. Oh, I'll give you a card too, but that's not for that. The plant-based treaty is for you to endorse. Yes! You guys rock, man. Here, boom. And please watch the documentaries at the back.
Yep.
And honestly, add me on Instagram. I'll follow you after as well. I share lots of animal rights stuff, all the events and things like like that. But I also share a lot about, I have like a business account as well, which is I am Michelle Labrosse. If you do I Love Balance, you'll see it. We switch. I live in Oakville.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually from Québec. Je suis française.
Oh, okay.
Mais je parle anglais. Est-ce que vous parlez français?
Mon nom est Alim.
Alim? Ok, alors tu connais un peu de français.
Not exactly.
I just enjoy Hawaii.
¿Y hablas en español? Quizás un poquito? No? Okay. Vamos a ver. You never know, right?
And how does signing help?
Okay, so every single person that endorses the plant-based treaty is an extra signature that when we present to our counselors, which is what we're doing, like every week I reach out to Oakville counselors, people reach out to counselors all over, whether it's Toronto, whether it's Ontario, whether it's any province in Quebec, in Canada. I was like, where are you from? In Quebec, je suis en train de parler en français, and then I got into my Quebecois mode. But, and so we present to them, right? And the more signatures we have, the more credibility we have, the easier it is to move away from the systems that are
already done something? Like,
have we already done something?
Is there any impact?
If you actually look at the Save movement themselves, they have 1,000 chapters worldwide, and they're the ones that started this. They actually bear witness, so they give water to the pigs or to the cows or to the chickens that are heading to slaughter. So we've been doing that for quite many years now. But now with that, if you actually just go to the website, they have
it's so lucky.
Yeah, they have everything. Like you could literally find like meal plans, recipes, like they're doing, because they've got a lot of different initiatives, right? The Save movement has many different initiatives, and the plant-based treaty is one of them, because we need to address like every possible social movement category, right? Exactly. Which is everything. We need politics, we need the laws, we need media, we need art, we need outreach, we need people to take care of their mental health. We need every possible aspect so that we could zone in and make this world a better place. It's that simple, right? We just want to make this world a better place. Like, you know, who can't get on board with that?
There's going to be action when you have these sufficient numbers, right?
That's what I mean. So they're aiming for 10,000, I think, businesses and cities and 100,000 plus individuals. What were you saying?
Yes. No, just a cow joke.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
Tell me your cow joke.
Don't support hating animal agriculture, because the more you hate it, the less animals are grown, and the less animals are grown, the more expensive animal food is, and I like it. It's okay. So I'm actually not gonna stand it. But
so,
I agree, plant-based food, that's very nice. I have some IKEA plant-based meatballs in my fridge. I do one sometimes. Yes, I had one for my birthday.
I've got everything whole food plant-based. Like I've been vegan for about 10 years now, and
still tastes better. Just like.
But I don't agree with that, because your taste buds are not worth the life of a being. No, but still though, it doesn't matter what you're saying right now.
I mean, I just don't like this idea that much.
You don't like the idea about not killing animals?
Yes, of course. I like killing animals.
You like killing animals?
Of course, I like
Why is this guy your best friend?
I enjoy
Why is this guy your best friend?
I hate you.
Like honestly, like why would you associate with someone like that?
He said you.
He's a vegan and this guy like the support.
So yeah, now you're my best friend.
I don't know. Be careful of who you spend your time with.
Yeah, like the 5 people you spend your time with are
we are 4 guys. We're going to train him.
Yeah, train him or get rid of him. No offense, but yeah, the thing is that's a really far gone thing you just said there. Like you're surrounded by people that are kind and that want this world, and you're like, I like killing animals.
Yeah, but I like killing animals. Why do you mind my opinion?
No, but
why do I mind your opinion? You're literally saying that you want to take the life of another being. What's wrong with you?
So what's wrong with it?
So much is wrong.
Why don't you hate your parents for eating animals?
My parents don't. They're all vegan now.
Yeah, but they were.
Yeah, because I was taught a certain way, because they were all conditioned.
Now, I am at this point. Maybe at some point I'm going to turn, but
why wouldn't you have that conversation with me? Why wouldn't you have the conversation that's more hopeful rather than the conversation that's like, I like killing animals? That's a really weird thing to say.
That's like my motto for this moment.
You like what?
That's like my motto for this moment.
So the fixed mindset of wanting to kill animals is your motto right now?
Yes, I had 2 burgers, exactly 2 burgers, like in the past 30 minutes, and I'm feeling so good right now.
Yeah, I didn't, and I feel really good too.
Yeah,
and I bet you I could kick your ass too.
You probably, yes. You definitely can do that.
But you know,
I want to see that. I want to see that right now.
Actually, my background's mixed martial arts. I'm 4-0, so I have the technique, but I wouldn't do that. I don't harm people. My whole goal is to extend compassion to all living beings. So I find it very unfortunate that you would say something like that. That's very unfortunate, because we could have a conversation without saying things that are egotistical, like I like to kill animals, right?
But signing this opportunity and signing on this is gonna make meat more expensive for me.
Why?
I believe that because they're gonna produce that. Like,
so clearly, you don't know about
you don't
know about cell cultured meat then.
I'm not a cancel culture, so
no, you don't know cell cultured meat. You don't know about cell cultured meat.
No, I don't.
So they actually now have come up, because technology is so advanced, that they've come up with ways to not have to do animal agriculture and keep animals in confinements their whole lives to take their lives.
How do I have a chicken burger if chicken's not dying?
They actually take their cells. They take their cells and they grow the chicken breast from the cells of the chicken rather than killing the chicken.
It's gonna be on the shelf, on the store shelf. I'm gonna eat
just look at cell cultured meat. Cell cultured meat. It's everywhere. Actually, Prince.
You got to read it.
There's a prince in the Middle Eastern that I follow, Salid. Prince Salid. He's super cool and he's vegan as well. And he invests in all the plant cultured meat, so cell cultured meat.
Actually, like the climate. I read in one of my courses. The climate change is also due to because of these brutality, animal brutality.
Of course, animal agriculture is one of the leading causes.
When we raise so much of buffaloes and all of these, like cows and all. So basically, like what happens is when they birth, they release methane into
Of course, you're talking to someone who's been vegan for 10 years, who knows every possible detail. I started because I reversed my MS, multiple sclerosis. Okay, for me it was a health perspective initially, and then eventually it was everything else that I studied and the knowledge and everything that has to do with environment. So the plant-based treaty that you're about to sign, that's a big thing that has to.
If I say, do I get like a proper amount of proteins and vitamins from that plant-based?
Absolutely. Let me ask you, the animals that people eat, they're the biggest animals. Where the fuck do they get their protein if they're herbivores?
Just want to pay like $15
from plants.
Why do buy meat in the first place?
So gorillas, cows, pigs, even like every single animal that you want to imagine that we're actually consuming are herbivores.
Exactly.
And they're all the biggest animals.
So he's saying that it tastes good and he can't survive without meat. You go to,
I didn't say that right now, but yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
I just want to say something.
It's so complicated to me. So yeah, I opened some visual guide. It's so nice, but it's just so much more expensive to produce this meat, and I think you agree with that.
I don't
want to pay.
I don't agree with that at all. I actually think that we could all be. Actually, I've done a lot for the past 10 years. How long have you been researching this, and how old are you,
like
for fun?
6 minutes.
With your "fuck you" T-shirt, which is really interesting. Look, this is the kind of person I'm talking to right now. And I'm supposed to take him seriously. I'm supposed to take this guy seriously. Come on.
You're still talking to me.
I am, because I know that usually you're like an activist. There's a reason you want me to talk to you about those things, and there's a reason you have this stance. Usually we have this stance because we've been conditioned a certain way, and we're really like we believe in what we believe in. And trust me, I come from a meat-eating family. I come from a 2,000 population town where there's hunters and trappers and every possible. So I've seen all of that as well. I even went hunting with my dad when I was a kid.
I enjoy hunting.
But in the end, so I never ever enjoyed hunting. I never enjoyed taking the life of another being, and honestly those are very psychopathic traits. Like I would look into that a little bit. Like there's no human but there's no human that I know. No, that killing them.
Yeah,
everyone that I know, everyone that I know that eats animals, they don't want to be responsible for the ones. They don't want to be the ones killing them. They just want to pay someone else to do it, right? And they want to go to the grocery store and look at it all nicely packaged and. Yeah, but so don't tell me that it's not a psychopathic behavior to say I love killing animals. That is really messed up.
I mean, I like killing plants when I want to like have some berries.
You're not killing them though. The berries are going to keep growing. The berries actually continue to grow.
And animals
they don't bleed.
Yes,
no, the animals don't. You kill an animal. It's that simple.
Yes.
You kill them.